going to show you how to use the text tool real quick. If you go over here to your tools panel, you'll see a type tool. Looks like a T. You'll see this in pretty much every design program there is. Same kind of tool, always a T. So click on that and then click where you want to start. Automatically, it's going to fill it in with filler text. It's called Warp Ipsum. You can even Google it. It is filler text. It's so that something is there when you're trying to design. So you can see what it looked like if it had words. Most likely you won't need to keep it the way it is. So we're going to start typing. I'll type my name is Zagarowski. And if I go to my what is this? The selection tool, I could grab the corner of it and I could drag it big. Well, look what happens. This also gets distorted if I can even flip it upside down. So if I don't want it to get distorted, I could hold shift and then drag. And then no matter what I do, it's going to keep it the way it should be. So there we go. I could go back to the T tool, give it a double click, select it all. And then up here, if you can see this, there is different fonts, sizes, paragraph alignment. If you don't have that there, you'll have to open up your text panel. So I'm going to give it a double click. I'm going to go to Window and then Type, Character. Okay, so there's my text panel. I could pick my font through here. There we go. I could choose a size by doing that. Or what I like to do is just grab the side, hold shift, and find the size I like without worrying about the number over here. Let's get back to this. I have to keep highlighting it when I want to change it. So if I want to change this color now, it is black. I'm going to double click here. I can make it red. There we go. Or pink, whatever that is. Make it big again, holding shift. There we go. Okay. I also want to show you a larger letter. Let's call this the letter R. Font, let's try, sorry, my dog is choking. Fine. Let's try Arial. How about Arial Bold? There we go. Make it real big. I'm going to lock this layer so it doesn't move around what I'm about to do. So I'm going to lock it and draw on a new layer. What if I say trace that R using the pen tool? How are you going to do it? This is what I would do. Probably don't want your fill to look like the same color as what you're tracing because you're not going to see it. Or you know what? Turn off your fill. That would be better. Turn off your fill. But give yourself a stroke that's different from what you're tracing so you can see it. Go to the pen tool. Start at the bottom left. I'm a big fan of the bottom left. You can start where you want though. I want to hold shift. Holding shift will give me a guaranteed straight line. And now look what happens. I'm coming to a curve. I can only go so far. So I have to go here and then worry about my curve. I know that if I click here, my curve will be too pointy and I'll never get that curve. So I have to go halfway. I'm going to go here and drag and get that curve right there. It's going to try to guess my next curve, and you know what? It's pretty darn close. I'm going to take it because I don't need to be exact. And now, depends on what font. I see a little curve right here. If I really want to care about that, I'll go ahead. There we go. Start finishing it. I'm going to go right till I get to another curve and then curve it. Here we go. Straight. Straight. Now I'll fill it with black. Move it over. What's different about that? I need the white shape here. So I will trace that white shape now. Turn off my fill. Going over here. Highlight the bottom left. I'll go up this time. One. Click. I don't think I'll make that, so I'm going to go halfway again, just like we did the first time. And go ahead like that. I could fill this with white and keep it as an additional shape. White's always over here, upper left. Or I can actually use that as a cookie cutter and cut it out. So right now it's two shapes. See it? One, two shapes. So if I click the first shape, hold shift, click the second shape, open my Pathfinder, Window, Pathfinder, Second one here, minus the front, it's called. Click it. It's not perfect. I could have moved that in a little bit more. But here we go. Look, now you can see through it. Before you couldn't see through it because it wasn't cut. It was two shapes. So that's a way you can make an R. You shouldn't ever have to make an R unless I tell you to make an R, because you'll just use the type tool and type an R. But that's just a way to use the Pathfinder. Same thing with the letter O. Okay, thank you.